I'd set it up so we could do it down there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love nothing more.
Go.
To just have a set thing. Hey, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yep. All right, we about to get to it.
A dedicated computer just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Crow.
Let's go. All right, let's do it. We're gonna hit it. After John gets the. There it is. Damn, I cannot wait to drink this beer. What?
Crow's already in the chat.
I know. I was like, "What's up, man?" Scarecrow. Man, it's playoffs. Jordan. Shit's about to get real. See the Rocky right there is such a good touch. What's up and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. I'm your host, James Rackley, and along with me as always is my co-host,
Johnny Dunleavy.
Mr. Johnny Dunleavy. So sit back, relax, crack you a cold one, because the boys are back.
The boys are back.
Yeah.
Episode 108. Welcome. Around with the Boys podcast. Like, subscribe, follow. Call us, 910-726-3900. Jimmy, what's that number?
I think it's 910-726-3900. Call in live. Leave a voicemail. Be a part of the show.
Whatever you want to do. We're back after a week hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay.
Shout out to Scarecrow in the chat. He's driving in the middle of a tornado watching some storms. Be careful, bro. Eyes on the road.
Say hello to the family for us, too.
Yeah, do that.
Also, while we're talking about that, we always talk a lot of shit about our boy Joey, but I want to send a special shout out. Joey had to put his dog down yesterday, so rest in peace to Dango.
Yeah,
we're thinking about you, Joe. This one's for you.
Yep.
And Dango.
Mm-hmm.
Today, weekly recaps.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk the airports getting grounded.
Yeah.
Heists. Yeah. And then get into sports. Pick 'em winner. What a battle that was. We'll get into it.
Yeah,
incredible. And then previewing NFL playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs?
Yeah, playoffs. Dude, you turn down the headphones just a tad, bro?
Sure.
And then we'll get into this piece.
How was your week, my dude? What'd you see this week?
Dude, I guess like through the past week or whatever.
2 weeks.
Good gosh.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been
I mean, dude, I don't know, man. Just had fun. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it worked, basically. Just same old stuff and that kind of deal. Redid outdoor shower, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Exciting, not really, dude. The coolest thing I've done, it kind of stayed in, but like Call of Duty.
Yeah, I see you guys
I've got
playing
really
that.
into DMZ the past few weeks, just to be honest.
Yeah, I see you guys playing that. I do have the new Warzone.
Yeah.
I do play with the boys. It's fun. I'm not good at Warzone. I was thinking about it the other day, like I used to be so good at this.
Yeah, you did.
At multiplayer.
You're a freak.
And I'm so bad at Warzone. It's depressing.
How was your week? Good?
Dude, straight. Yeah, busy, you know how it is. But I got to talk about this kid. So I'm flipping through TikTok the other night, right?
A TikTok kid?
This TikTok kid, yeah.
Yeah.
And his name's Big Joe Cigaro.
Uh-huh.
Big Joe is probably 15.
Yeah.
Maybe 16 in high school. But his buddy made all these videos of him walking up to him and going, "Hey, Big Joe, what's the quote of the day?"
Mm-hmm.
And he says this one-liner and then turns around and walks away. They put the video in slow-mo as he walks away, right? But I guess this video, for whatever reason, went viral because it was just on the thing. And I watched it over and over.
Listen, yeah.
Hilarious. I'm about to play it.
Yeah, this kid, though, like I think he's 13 or 14.
Bro, he's older than that.
He does not.
Gotta be.
He's
definitely still riding the bus.
He's a freshman. I'll give him he's a freshman.
Big freshman.
They just look like they're in middle school because, like.
It's not middle school.
It looks like middle school.
Yeah.
But the dude has the illest walkaway I have ever seen.
Yeah, listen to this.
So this is Young Joe. Or Big Joe, excuse me.
You see me coming? Let me finish.
Big Joe, what's the quote of the day?
You see me coming? Let me finish.
Yo, dude.
I watched it. Like, why is it?
It is like, look, if you don't get that humor, it's whatever. But to me, it is the G'est, like, most pimp line in the world.
And he's got like 20 others on there. Like, one of them is like, you guys say you the shit. You ain't even farted yet. Maroons. and walks away, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, because John sent me that last weekend. Like we were drinking, watching the games, and I see
Yeah.
this. Like I'm feeling good, and then this kid pops up because, like, to me he looks young, but this man, let me finish.
if you see me coming, let me finish.
I mean, just straight out of Sopranos, and then you got to see the video of the walkaway. Just kills it, man. Like
kills it.
so anyway, it makes me, for me, it took me back to like when we were in middle school.
Yes.
If we had all this going on,
Oh man,
how nuts that would have been.
dude. Yeah,
Like,
and
you know what we were doing for fun? We were cow tipping. Like you go up behind somebody and then push them over, like dumb shit like that.
right, and I mean,
Compared to what these kids got,
we didn't have smartphones first of all. So like, think about that real quick. We
I
did
didn't
not
have a cell phone.
I had a cell phone.
What?
You had a cell phone in high school?
In middle school?
Middle school? No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
That kid's in 8th grade.
I got mine freshman year of high school.
I got mine when I was middle of sophomore year.
When you got
I was 15 or so because Branch got his license, and then
That's
we
right.
could leave. So my mom was like, "Have this."
yeah.
But get this though, my shit. They called it. It said missed call. I had to pay. You had to like pay more to see what number it is, and they just got me the basic. It just said missed call, like no text.
Well, you just knew. You knew that. I mean,
No, you didn't. Who the hell
I guess
called
not.
you?
Well, I guess I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, bro. Like,
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, these kids are taking videos and posting them
yeah.
for millions of people to see in a split seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like we were lucky enough to do the old school text where you had to tap the button 3 times to get the damn L or whatever,
Yeah.
and that was the extent of it.
Yeah. Like think about here's one for you. Think about like how big their world is, kinda. It's like it's on this device. So they're in school, they got all these things, but then like somebody in school can become popular on it, and then they're popular all over the place.
Yeah.
Like these guys, it's a whole nother level of reality for these kids. Is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because like you talk to some kids now, like, oh, we got gamer friends. I got gamer friends. We play whatever, and they're from other sides of the world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
Can
just
I take a quick pause and take this work call right quick?
hit it.
Hey, Carly. Not too bad. How are you? We can put a team on it and see what we can do for sure. Yeah. Just send the details over and I'll get on it for sure. All right. Yep. It's a new client. You gotta answer when they call.
You got to.
Anyway,
but my
the
point-
world's humongous for them.
It is, but at the same time, it's still small. That's what I'm trying to say. They got 2 different paradigms going on than we had,
It's true.
like on a major scale, and it's going to be interesting to see how all that pans out. But I guess there's just going to be more technology, so I don't know. But it's just so wild.
Yeah.
It's not that far away, but it feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
And then their perception of life, I don't know.
Yeah. I was talking about the other day. I remember when I got my first BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Like how crazy that was to me.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh my god, I could get emails on this thing.
Yeah.
You know, I could go on the Internet Explorer, like read ESPN on it,
Yeah.
and then apps came out.
Yep.
And that was real cool.
Well, dude, for me, I've been watching Seinfeld lately, and
Hot take, not a good show.
explain.
I just don't think it's funny.
Yeah. Well,
I don't. I love that Jerry is a big Mets fan and that there's a lot of Mets stuff incorporated with it, but I just don't think it's funny. I'd rather watch his show, Comedian in Cars Getting Coffee or whatever. It's not because that's funny because they're themselves.
yeah.
I just don't. And like Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
I mean, it's
kind of spin off.
dude. There's funny moments. It's a all right. Look, dude.
And I hate the fake laugh.
It's
in shows.
bro. No, listen. The parts in the in like when they're in his room or his apartment. That's a live studio audience. Yeah, it is. It's
I'll
filmed.
have to look that up.
That's why it's called a sitcom. It's filmed in front of that. They used the laughs on other clips, yeah, but like some of that shit is real, and that's why you see in takes Jerry laughing and all that because like it's like they filmed it like a play.
Yeah, but
I get it, bro. I know. Look, I can
Anyway.
understand. You know what? Because you know what's interesting. There's no like drinking in the show. There's none of that. It's like a different kind of humor. But like what I'm saying about the '90s is that show was started in '89 and it went through the whole. You see the whole thing in that show.
right.
It's a perfect time capsule
Yeah.
of the '90s, and
True.
that was like my childhood. I'd see that eating like at night. You know what I'm saying? When you're having dinner or having the meal with TV on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just wild.
Yeah, it is.
The 90s was
But Big Joe Seguro.
Big Joe.
Big Joe didn't realize how viral he went. He didn't even have an account.
Yeah.
So now he has an account. He's only got like 2 or 3 posts.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to follow him, he's funny.
Dude, yeah, he'll be one of those guys that blows up a little bit. And
I just thought it was a perfect. It's stupid 10-second clips like that
Yeah.
that are. I wish Vine was still around.
But those are the ones that are funny to me. Like, I don't TikTok. Like, I don't.
Yeah, no, like those are funny.
I don't watch Reels. Like, the amount of shit Taylor shows me on these videos, bro, I don't have to even have it, like, first off. But, like, some of it's funny, but
I'll be honest, I get a lot of cooking tricks and techniques from that.
you know what? I find more people look at it for stuff like that than just funny.
Yes. I don't look at it just be like, oh, look what this person's doing. And I damn sure couldn't give a shit what any of those kids in the hype house or whatever are doing.
Yeah, okay.
But homeboy in his backyard
Yeah.
cooking whatever and giving
Yeah.
me a tip. You know, like there's things that I've incorporated in my cooking now that that have changed things drastically for the better that I've learned from that app.
Did you know what's wild while we're here? Like, magazines are still a thing. Do you know that? Because I'm at the grocery store, and they're like, you know, remember back to the 90s, like, as a kid, man, I remember my mom would go to the magazine section and start flipping, you know, oh, I'll take this one home.
Yeah.
They still have that. Like, I don't know who
They
really.
do. It's not as big. I remember browsing at the Apothecary, if you remember, in Jersey. And you're like, what the hell?
The what? Oh, dude, I forgot. Now I got it. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Apothecary.
But they had, like, you know how, like, stores have, like, full aisles of greeting cards?
The thesaurus.
Of, like,
Jeez. Okay.
of, like, cards and whatnot?
Yeah.
So they used to have a whole aisle of magazines.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Dude.
And I'd be, like, looking at, like, the Truck magazine. Or
Oh, yeah,
back
dude.
then it was, like, BMX. I forget what the BMX magazine was. I can't remember it.
Dude, they have the XXL, like the rap magazines.
Oh, yeah, the
They'd
Source
have like
and all
one.
that.
They'd have one in there, and I'd be sitting there
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
peeking through.
And you'd be looking for like Sports Illustrated and like
Yeah.
when it was the swimsuit edition time.
Yeah.
They used to have him. They'd have each magazine in a plastic bag
Mm-hmm.
with a piece of paper over the cover,
Mm-hmm.
and it said, "Yeah, you know." But it's just hilarious. It's
Yeah,
like,
dude. And now all that is right here,
right there.
right on your little phone.
Yeah, makes me wonder how like magazines still make money.
It is kind of wild because they are definitely still there, and I think it's because they have their website too, crap like that. And
It has
dude,
to be.
yeah, I don't know, man. People still scrapbook, so like certain things, like some people still like reading the newspaper.
Nah, I'll give you that. Em reads a magazine every week. I forget what it is.
Yeah.
I do like the local like Wilmington magazine and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Cause that's what I miss about cause growing up playing sports, getting in the newspaper,
Yeah, I know.
big deal. Look, my name's in the paper. Like it was on the fridge at home.
Oh yeah.
It was on your teacher's bulletin.
Mhm.
Like my student did that, and now it's like, dude, the newspapers.
It's like, oh, they tweeted about me.
Okay, you know, like
Well, dude, like Hoggard broadcasts all their basketball games online on YouTube for free.
I mean, yeah, but
It's
my
crazy.
point is, there was somebody chucking that on your lawn. Like everyone got that paper.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, while I'm talking about Hoggard screaming their basketball, I don't know if I told you this,
Yeah.
but a couple weeks ago, I was informed that the Hoggard women's basketball team played a small school north of Jacksonville
Yeah.
at Hoggard, and the women's team won 63-9 or something like that, 59-6, something like that. The JV team.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Could
The
barely
Hoggard
hear you.
women's JV team, 53-0. Those girls didn't score a single point. And look, I can't laugh. I want to so
How
bad.
can you not laugh? I just started
Because
laughing. Now I feel
I've already
bad.
laughed about it 15 times. Like that. But like, I feel bad, dude. Like, girls' confidence shot. Just
Man.
imagine not scoring a point in a game of basketball, 4 quarters.
Yeah, that is kind of incredible.
Incredible.
And you know what, dude? Here's the reality. Like playing high school sports, you play teams like that you know they got like population 5,000.
There's literally like 150 kids that go to
And
high
you know
school.
one kid's athletic, the rest are just out there to fill the spots. And it's like, dude, yeah, this is gonna be the result. So guess what? They gotta go through that all year.
Yeah.
Those kids are used to it.
Yeah.
And I could just tell you like that, because like when they get that one basket, it is like, you know, good Lord came back. I mean, it's a celebration.
It is a celebration.
And you know what, dude? You'll never get that moment on the other side. So it's like, I mean, it sucks, but it's like, hey, man, at least they get little wins.
yeah, it's a consolation prize.
Yeah, the consolation prize is being out there, like.
And that's all well and good. If you score a basket.
Yeah.
didn't score a basket.
I know it's terrible.
Feels bad. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
I won't go into.
I think we.
Yes.
Shout out to JD for liking the thing, and shout out to Diesel for everything.
Diesel, I need to call you back, brother.
And shout out to everything you've ever done for me, brother. But
okay.
Yes.
All the airplanes in the
All
country were grounded this week for the first time since 9/11.
Yeah.
I saw a post, didn't read anything about it. Jimmy, tell us.
Well, here's the deal. Let's just start out to that morning. I was going to Havelock, and for those that don't know, from where I live, to go to the furniture store, it's 2 hours away. So it's like I left the house at 6:09, so it's dark outside. And I'm driving, and I see a plane go across the sky, and I'm just thinking of like UFO shit, right? Being me.
Yeah.
And by the time I get to the driveway, because I got Sirius on my thing, and I listen to the news in the morning, they're like, breaking news, like all, like the FAA system that tells all the pilots that the airports are clear and safe to land, down. So no planes are there. They grounded all planes. So if planes,
zero communication.
No, there's communication, but no. Like they can communicate. They can't. Like the system won't tell them what's going on. I can't tell you the ins and outs.
They can probably talk back and forth, but the computer's not.
The computer's not generating it, and like, dude, it's just things can happen, and then you could be landing where the computer doesn't think it's landing, all kinds of crap.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So anyway, they grounded all planes, and then like, certain planes are still in the air. Cause like I just saw a plane in the air.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
And
right?
but they had to stay up there, and it's like unless you had to emergency land because of gas, but like they couldn't land type stuff or fuel, whatever. Go ahead,
hit me get some of that 87.
Yeah, let me hit the Circle K. Get a coffee. We'll be out of here. Whatever, dude. But anyway, I just thought that was crazy, and like here's my thing, bro. Right, everybody's like, dude, we're the impenetrable force. We're this, that, and the other.
No one's impenetrable.
But you know how people's
How
arrogance
their brains work,
are like, they're like, oh, dude, we'll kick the shit out of anybody. Our military is this, that, and the other. Dog, if we can't have a system, like a safety system that works, that you just tell me y'all woke up this morning and it just shut off.
Yeah, how does that?
What do you mean?
Who's watching that?
And they're like, the first thing they're like, oh, well, it's not a cyber attack, but we don't know what happened. We don't know how this happened.
Well, how you ruling something out if you don't know what happened?
That's my point. But even more to my point, it's like, bro, if the system's that old, you're talking about like the thing that we went in Afghanistan for 20 years over, right? The airplanes getting hijacked.
Right.
We ought to have that. Our air systems should be
yeah, it should be
on point.
Yeah, on point, yes.
It just it boggles my mind, and I just don't think, something happened.
Do we not
here.
know?
No, they haven't said anything yet. They just said we're working on it.
It's crazy. Like you would have thought that would be all over the news. I seen one. I think I have just one tweet about it, to be honest.
Yeah, but think about nine.
How long were they grounded for?
About 3. I think it messed up like 9,000 flights. I mean, like.
Well, yeah, I was gonna. Yes.
If you can't come to America, like they couldn't come in like overseas. They had to hold off. Like, dude, you're talking from like 5-8, like early in the morning until like 11.
Oh man.
I mean, dude, it's mayhem.
Can you imagine being a worker at an airport during that?
No, and I was gonna say, man, kudos to them because you know how many pissed off people.
People are already pissed off when flights are going smoothly. Some are.
And dude,
I tend to enjoy my flights.
They just had this whole stink with Delta Airway or who was it?
Southwest.
Southwest, not Delta, but I had all that crap going on.
Yeah.
And like, there's already been mayhem in the airplane business right now, anyway. And then just all of a sudden,
I feel like it never goes away.
Boom.
Here's the other thing about that never goes away.
What?
They are constantly doing construction at airports.
Yeah.
When are you ever done? Never. They're never done.
No.
Never.
It's just like college campuses, man. They're always building on a college campus. Like,
I understand that, but like,
yeah,
dude, I'm trying to catch my Uber out of LaGuardia, and you got 2 lanes shut down. You know where we are? We're in New York City.
Listen,
what are we doing?
I mean, I'm not even gonna get into all that. I mean, that's different. So you got unions, you got all kinds of crap. Like, that's a different animal.
I just feel like it's never done.
It is never done. Like, every airport, and it's true, dude. Our airports look terrible. They just don't look good.
They do.
They don't look good at all. But we need to. 2023, we're sitting there putting. You're trusting banks with their people's information in the sky on a cloud, but yet we can't have the safety controls for real people in the sky. flying around. What? That's my
it doesn't
my
make
thing.
any sense to
That's
me.
my thing here. That's my riff. That's my whatever on it. There you go.
But with all the air, like, okay, so let's say it is a cyber attack.
Hopefully it's not.
Well, no, but like, what if it was, and then things went crazy during those 3 hours, and like, boom, execute the plan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Like an EMP.
Because, yeah, now think about this. What's happened recently? We can go rabbit hole in just for a second. All those power stations being shot up. You remember?
So that happened, yeah, here.
And in Washington.
It happened in Washington State?
Yep.
Yeah, but the reason they did it here in North Carolina.
No, that wasn't true. They're still looking for him.
What do you mean it wasn't true?
That story you're
The
talking
drag
about
show?
is not true.
Hmm.
You know why? I'm driving in Havelock yesterday delivering furniture. On the billboard, FBI-sponsored billboard, if you have any information on the power things getting shot up, please call this number, reward. I'm telling you, bro, that's a false story.
Yeah, and that
They're still looking. Like, they don't understand. I'm telling you, when the FBI has wanted posters out like that for reward, like, they don't know.
regardless of the intention, they're dickheads for that. There were people, they didn't have power for 4 days.
No
5
shit,
days.
but guess where it
It was
was?
freezing cold.
Close to Fort Bragg.
Yeah. But, it was in Goldsboro, right?
It was like Moore County or something.
Moore County, something like that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't that story. That's
Regardless, they had to, the damn Salvation Army or whatever had to set up shop at the middle school, right? Because it was over Christmas break.
yeah.
They had to set up shop at the middle school as a damn, what's it called?
Shelter?
Shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no one had power. They had
Yeah.
no heat. They had no nothing.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I'm just, hey, look, man. There's a lot of crap. A lot of weird stuff.
But back to my thing.
What's up?
Heists.
Okay, yeah. So this is the third topic. And here's the deal. Heists have always fascinated me. Because it's a strategic plan that has to be carried out and, like, has to be so, like, methodical
Yes.
and lucky.
What's your favorite heist story?
I mean, probably D.B. Cooper because he got away.
That's the most G story, and especially the time period he did that in,
And the way he did it.
and the way he did it.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, D.B. Cooper's the guy who hijacked the plane, made him land it, told the government to bring him money. They gave him money. They flew it back up, and then he jumped
Money
out.
and parachutes.
Yeah, and just later jumped out in Washington State or Oregon, one of those,
Yeah,
and they never found him.
in the mountain northwest.
Yeah, they never found a body, nothing, just a little bit of cash. But anyway, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I was I don't know if you've ever seen this on the internet, but it's a judge up in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
He's this older white guy, but he's famous for like basically giving life lessons and letting people off of like stupid traffic tickets and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
They film. It's like people's court, basically,
Okay, I got you.
and they film it. And I saw a clip. So you know the movie The Town,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Guy, it's based up in the Boston area. Robin Banks, the whole nine, right? Well, there's like this guy, he's probably like 60, 62, but just like a tough son of a bitch, right? Like still working, you know he's tough.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Your Honor, you know, blah, blah. He's got this thing. He's like, well, you know, what'd you do? He's like, yeah, I got a parking ticket. He's like, listen, I did 18 years in a pen. And he's like, 18, the judge, like, 18 years. He's like, yeah, you ever see that movie, The Town, Ben Affleck? He plays me. That's my story. I robbed banks for 18 years. He was like, or he robbed banks for whatever, and he did 18 years. I'm like, damn, that's nuts. And like, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
And, but then I started watching this new show on Netflix, and it's called Kaleidoscope. So if you haven't seen this, I don't watch many shows. And
Nah,
if
this
I
dude
do,
don't watch movies.
if
He's
I
whack.
do, and I don't like it, I think it's whack, I'm done in 15 minutes. That's it. You got 15 minutes of my attention. ADD like a sumbitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. If I think it's bad, I'm not watching.
Yeah.
So this show, basically, I don't know how many episodes. Let's call it 6, right? They have a finale. But the other 5, Netflix, per account, decides what order you're going to watch it in. So on your Netflix account, you're going to watch it in a different order than me. But we're going to watch the final episode.
Has that been done before?
No, I have never heard of it.
I think that's genius.
So it's about a heist, right? I haven't gotten to it's. They're trying to rob, basically, billions of dollars worth of bonds. Now, bonds after 1982, I found out. In 1982, the government instituted law that they have to be like registered bonds. Okay, any bond that you can find out in the wild prior to 1982 did not have to be registered, and is worth obviously gazillions. Well, I guess like these three major heads of banks called the triplets are powerful people, and they have like $8 billion in bonds that they're gonna put in the safe, and the whole thing is about breaking into this, and it's like a 25-year in the making.
Is this real? Is this true?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But anyway, I started out, the first episode it showed us was the Green episode, which took place 8 years before the heist. And the main character is an older black dude. He's great. All the actresses, phenomenal. I haven't seen them in anything else. They're all great.
Good.
Basically, it opens up and he's in jail. And the cook is another main character, and they're cellmates. And basically that episode was about the older guy finds out he's got Parkinson's, and he's like, I'm not doing another. He'd already been there he'd have been there 18 years already, something like that. He's like, I'm not. His sentence was like 30. He's like, I'm out. So it's about him like getting out. Anyway, check it out. I'm not going to give it all away.
Yeah, no, I got you.
But
well, I like the idea that
it's all like the intricacies of how he gets. It's just so well done.
So
like, you never know what's coming next, but it's just great.
That's what I was going to say. I like the idea of like you're going to play the next episode and it's not in order.
So I have seen 3 episodes. First one took place 8 years before. The second one was 6 weeks before the heist. The third one they showed me was 5 days before the heist.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the next one. Obviously, I'll report back next week because
that's
probably going to finish it this week.
Yeah, no, I mean I like that idea. I think it's
awesome.
I think it's great.
It's awesome
for sure. I mean, and then but the only reason I talked about it is because I watched this show called Heist that's on Netflix, and it's about true stories of people doing heists.
Yeah.
And like, I've only seen it was 2 episodes, but it was about these Cubans down in Miami, and like one of them they're related, brother-in-law or whatever, and then the others were friends. But like, dude, this one, and so the whole question I bring this up: would you do a heist? Okay. Not would you? Could you? Like, do you think you could pull it off? Because nobody's gonna do it. I'm not doing a heist. But do you think you could pull it off?
My answer to that, after seeing shows like this, is probably no, because I don't have one set specialty.
Yeah.
It seems like, let's take Ocean's 11 for an example.
Okay.
Each person he puts in his crew has a specialty.
Yeah.
And they do their part, and that's it. I don't have a specialty.
How do you not have a specialty? You are the tech whiz.
No, bro. Far from it.
Okay.
I'm tech whiz on a mainstream level.
But we're also depending on what kind of heist we're doing. Like these Cuban guys, they found the gold mine because it was literally it was money like from Germany coming over here, like it was like Federal Reserve stuff. And it was pallets of money, right? The Brinks truck would drop it off. The dudes would load it off the truck, put it on, the pallets to be shipped to go up to D.C. or wherever.
Yeah.
And there was no guards. And the door was open. None of that was going on. Now, right down the street from it, like literally like a block or less, like 400 yards, is the like a customs building or whatever. So there are some armed guards there, but that's over there.
Yeah.
Now this one, like, this guy he got too many people involved. But you know what messed him up on this one? Now, this is crazy. And this is stuff, and this is what got me thinking, could you do a heist? Because this guy tried to play it he tried to cross his T's, dot his I's. I mean, he was on it, right? But you know what he didn't account for? His buddy told him about the bags of money. He went and saw it for himself. He didn't account for how heavy the bags would be.
Oh, shit.
Think about it.
Money's heavy.
It's bricks. It's literally like...
You ever pick up a ream of paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine that, and it's like, I don't know how many in there. Let's just call it 50 pounds a bag, maybe more. And so, like, these guys are trying to waddle these bags. It was, two guys going or whatever, but, like, that one, I feel like I could have done that one. And here's why. Like, this guy screwed up because, like, he had the end because of his buddy from Cuba that drive the Brinks truck and, like, told him about the operation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then he started, like, recruiting people. And that thing went from, like, 2 people to 5, you know, when you could have just had 2. But
I think, like, in that situation, too, though, like, I have to have nothing to lose.
Oh, dude, no doubt about it.
Like, I would have nothing.
And this is how, all right, let's re-premise this. This is what I'm talking about. Could you do it? Like, if I had nothing to lose, man, like, if I lost it all, like, yeah. Because you're going for broke, dude. Like, you already know.
And
like,
I'd have to have, like, a lot of capital up front, and I'd have to, a month and a half, 2 months surveillance. It would have to be intricate.
And you got to remember this, though. Any little tip they get, like, do anything you purchase from the store that might correlate to the job, and just if you're a suspect at all, they just opens the lid.
You're done.
Bro, you know how this dude got sold out? By a guy he tried to recruit, and the dude turned him down because he said that's too big of a job for me. And then the FBI put out a reward, and that dude called in, got the reward, set him up.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude.
Easiest job he's ever done.
Easiest, bro. Sat on the couch, just rang the telephone number.
Yeah, I know who these guys are.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he had to put on a wire to go in there and, like, make him talk a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be honest, dude. I'm like, really excited to watch the couple of main episodes of this class.
No, but you didn't answer the question, though.
Could I do it?
If you had nothing to lose and you had shit going on, hypothetical.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably pull off a small job.
I think the hardest part, besides doing it, is washing the money.
Yeah, you could figure out how to do that. For me, it'd be like pull the job off and then don't do shit for a while.
That's what yeah, exactly.
These idiots do it and they're like, oh, that's good.
Well, they had the one guy, there was 5 of them, one dude partied it up and went nuts.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But that's my thing. I'm like, dude, but even still, you like, you don't work as much because you know you got some cash. Your behavior changes no matter. You can't hide money. That's an old saying.
I'm just saying, I tell you. Yeah. Yeah, it would be tough to, like, not like, oh, wow, you just got a $1 million home.
Why?
How?
Yeah, what's the dealio?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, dude, you know how crazy of a rush that would be?
That's the other thing, too. The actual act of doing it, I don't know how. I'd have to be, like, so fired up.
Like,
it's either you have to be calm as a cucumber or just, we're fucking doing this. Let's go.
You know what? That goes back to the show Band of Brothers. Remember I told you that one time, but the dude said the secret of war? He's like, how to not be scared. He's like, I'm not going to do the quote. I'm not even going to try to do the quote. But he basically said, you're already dead.
Yeah.
Act accordingly. And so if you go into that going, hey, this is it.
Matter.
It does not matter. Like, you either do your job or you're in jail forever. Roll. Like, you got no choice.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the ideology of having zero to lose.
Yeah. And I think if you're there, dude, I guess that's why people do this stuff. In their mind, they justify that they got nothing to lose. They might have a lot to lose that they don't really realize at the time.
Right.
But in their mind, I mean, this dude gave up a wife, everything. Like, it's just wild, dude.
Mm.
So
let us know if you could do a heist.
Yeah.
And what you would do. I'm interested. All right. Sports.
Sports.
Did you watch the national championship game?
No.
The slaughter?
No, I didn't.
Look.
Oh, hit the bar. You got the Barkley thing on there?
Oh, yeah.
What do you like about gambling?
Well, winning. It's exciting to win money.
It is. And if you bet on TCU, I'm talking about the spread. Like, you like, here's the deal, John.
The only bet that should have been taken was the over. But look, I'm watching. I love college football.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, the Hokies have been bad for like 5 years. I'm still going to watch.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's a giant Georgia fan. Whatever. And I'm like, Georgia's got this. I'm not believing the hype, the Cinderella shit. Like, that's all well and good. Great game against Ohio State. Ohio State was good, but whatever, right? I'm watching this game in the pregame, and Kirby Smart gets interviewed, right before kickoff.
What do you need to see from your team early, particularly as you start on defense right now?
Aggression.
That's it?
That's what we want to do. We're going to hunt tonight. We're going to do the best we can to hunt tonight.
That's the line right there, though. We're going to hunt tonight.
And then the clip ends right there, but he just turns around and walks away.
Yeah.
And I was like, Georgia by 1,000.
Yeah.
It's 38-7 at halftime. That game started good, right? Georgia scores off the rip. They score off the rip.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn. Over was a lock. And then Georgia just.
Now, at that moment, the game hasn't, it's right before kickoff. You can
Mhm.
still put a bet in, right?
Mm-hmm. And I was watching it on the cable box. So that thing was.
Yeah, because, dude, I'll be honest. With college, basketball or football, I love live betting.
Right. You have to be. You can't be streaming it,
Can
though.
you hand me that?
Cannot be streaming.
No. Hell no. And what he means by that, the odds will change on you, and you don't even see it.
You're 35 seconds behind.
Yeah, and with live betting, that thing changes way quicker than you think. It's almost like a stock ticker.
It is.
You know? So
Yeah, those lines are moving.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
wild.
just destroyed.
Yep.
Okay, 2 Prem matches I want to talk about before we get to the NFL. We have the Manchester Derby. Man United at home against Manchester City Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. City just lost 2-0 to Southampton yesterday in the Carabao Cup. In the Prem, pretty unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
United, on the other hand, ever since they got rid of Ronaldo, have been just a phenomenal team. I mean, just winning, doing it well, the whole nine.
Yeah.
This is going to be a really good game. Both teams are scoring over 2.5 is probably my pick. I don't know who's going to win. I really don't.
Yeah.
United at home, plus 300 on a money line, might be worth something. Only because they're at home.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Dude, here's the thing. I take your word on these because I don't watch Prem, to be honest.
Yep.
I do root for Tottenham. That is a known fact.
Which we are getting to now. The North London Derby. Tottenham versus those asshats, Arsenal. Arsenal's top of the table.
Bro, I hadn't heard ass hat in a long, long time.
Well, listen, Arsenal is number 1 right now. They got like a 7-point lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are plus 230. They are plus 110. City's minus 1. They're minus 120. Arsenal's plus 110. Now, look, if we come out flat, we're doomed. That's it. We have to come out firing. There's no and if you want to take a bet, Harry Kane anytime goal. The dude obviously has the record for Tottenham for most goals against Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal cut him as a child. He has a lifelong vengeance against Arsenal.
Bet on it.
So take that. If you want to parlay both teams, well, you can't really. But it's 2 separate days. But I like both teams scoring over 2.5 at plus 105 for Tottenham Arsenal.
Yeah,
but come on, you Spurs. Come the fuck on, you Spurs. NFL.
Let's get it.
Pick'em winner, Alex Wepler.
Congratulations. The man called it.
Babe
Ruth called a shot.
He called it. This man he finished in second last year, I think. This year, UTESH was at first place lead for the last 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Wepler stole it from him in the final week.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. He called it. Let's try to call him. See if he answers. See what happens. I didn't tell him we were calling.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He's going to a bachelor party with my brother tomorrow. It's for a guy, one of their buddies, Kevin.
Hello. This call is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, please hang up now.
What?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, you're live on the show. Congratulations, you won the pick'em.
Oh shit, what's going on? Hell yeah.
So I didn't know you saw James at the bar a couple weeks ago, and you told me you were going to win it.
No. He saw me at the beginning of the season.
Oh.
Right? Webb, you remember that down at Fat Pelican?
Yeah, I was there with my brother and sister-in-law.
Yeah, and that night you told me you were going to win this shit. And
damn right.
And you did.
Hey, what were the picks that got you the dub this final week? Because you pulled it off in the final week of the picks.
Honestly, I have no idea. I didn't look that much into it. I think throughout the season, picking the Panthers every week probably got me the win because probably nobody picked them.
That's a good
Yeah,
call.
they covered a lot.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Hey, we're going to get the trophy back from Andy. We're going to get your name on it. We got a cash prize for you.
Hey, and what do you drink?
Honestly, whatever.
All right. Well, let me surprise you with something something real nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, man. But we'll once we get the trophy back and your name on it and all that stuff, we'll give it all to you in a package deal.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I know you're heading on that bachelor trip this weekend. Have fun. Tell everyone I said what's up.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it.
All right, man. There he is.
And there it is.
Calm as shit.
See, that's how it goes. You know what I mean?
Congrats to Wet.
You watch the show, become a winner, get a trophy, hold it for the year, win a prize. It's free.
It's free. Playoff time.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Starting us off, Saturday, 4:35, my San Francisco 49ers at home against division rival Seattle Seahawks. You're dead.
Dude.
Brock Purdy playing out of his mind.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Seahawks, they're like 30th, I think, against the tight end.
Look for Kittle.
Whoa.
And not to mention, Kittle has 7. I repeat that, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, actually 8 in his last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's going to be it. What? Yeah.
Niners are minus 10.
A slaughter.
Over under 42.
Damn. 42?
Yeah. Niners were minus 13.5 this past weekend.
Here's the deal, dude. Like, the Seahawks are going to get it. I'll take the I'll take the spread and the over, bro.
Niners minus 10 and the over 42.
Yeah.
Love it. Saturday night, 8:15 p.m., LA Chargers in Jacksonville, Florida. Chargers are minus 2.5, over under 47.5. Team who wins this is the team that's going to
Wait. 47? I'm going to take the over on this, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because ETN, look, like I said before, the Chargers let up like 5 yards a carry or something like that. ETN's going to run through that.
Do you think they have a chance? 2.5 point spread is.
Ooh, the Jaguars?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's in Jacksonville.
The Chargers have a chance? I think
Chargers are minus 2.5.
Oh, I think you said Jacksonville was.
Chargers.
No, I think Jacksonville has a chance for sure. Because they can score, dude. Like that tight end Ingram.
Yeah.
He's gone off a lot. Guess what? Captain Kirk.
Yeah. I think Jaguars plus 2.5 is a sneaky pick here.
It is. I like it because, dude, right now who's hot on the Chargers? Keenan Allen. We all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eckler's good too.
Yeah.
But I just think on the whole, I mean, it's at home, and I feel like
they got Jalen Ramsey, don't they? The Jaguars?
Dude, I don't
Who's
know.
that? No, maybe it's not. It's Ramsey still might be on the Rams.
No, I mean, their defenses, but both of their defenses aren't that great, but I just think the home field advantage, like, is going to help out. And plus, like I said, dude, they can run on the Chargers, and what does that do? That opens up the passing game, right?
Yep, that's very true.
That's just what old Jimmy's thinking here.
Old Jimmy.
That's just
I
me.
don't know. It'd be a good game though.
It's going to be and that's
we're
why
gonna slap the Seahawks.
I think it's going to
a
be.
game.
I think it's going to be a high scoring game. That's my point.
Yeah.
The Jags.
All right. What's up?
Are you skipping on the
On the pick?
wasn't there 2 games Saturday?
Yeah, I just did them. The Niners game, the Jaguars game.
Oh.
Sunday, 1:05. Miami Dolphins in Buffalo. Dolphins do not have Tua, which personally I believe Tua should never play again. It's like 4 or 5 concussions in a year, dude. Like,
Yeah.
be done. You have to be done.
Yeah. I mean,
and also while we're on the Bills, DeMar Hamlin. What a story.
crazy.
Obviously scary as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, he kind of brought the country together a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And shout out to everybody who donated to his Chasing M's Foundation, the kids' toy drive.
Mm-hmm.
His goal was 2,500. It's at like 7 million, 8 million.
Yeah.
Maybe 9 now.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Pretty cool stuff. On the other hand, the Bills are minus 13 at minus 115, and they will cover.
Yeah, I think the Bills got it. I mean, dude, I don't know what the temperature's going to be.
Doesn't matter. I don't know who the quarterback from Miami's going to be.
It's going to be the dude who was there last week.
Yeah, what's his name? Started with ST.
I don't know. It was a real office-sounding name, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, like went to Ivy League school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the Bills, though. Bills Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, man. I mean, I hope it's – yeah, I hope they get the Super Bowl for sure.
All right, the 4:40 game. We have New York Giants in Minnesota at the Vikings. This could be a good game.
I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ride Giants +3 here as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't trust Minnesota.
No, you can't. And here's the deal. I don't know how much y'all pay. Like Danny Dimes, dude, he's got some balls on him, bro. He's not Josh Allen in terms of he doesn't have that kind of flair, but
he's kind of a poor man's Josh Allen.
Boom. But he does have a sack on him, and he will.
He does, and he's got a set of legs.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They underestimate.
He will run through on the goal line and he'll do what he's got to do, first downs, whatever.
Right.
That's a fact. And then I think what that did, that really rallied the squad around him.
Yeah.
Because Saquon started playing better.
Yeah.
And I think they got it, man.
Yeah.
Because look, last week they didn't play a soul.
I know, it's crazy.
They're gonna come in ready, dude.
Ready. Yeah, I'm on the Giants there too.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday Night Football. Baltimore Ravens in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's -10 all over Joey B, dude.
Torching them.
Yep. Again, third string quarterback, I believe the Ravens are on. It's a wrap. Joey Burrow is just, licking his chops.
Look, dude. Look for that Irwin guy and Hurst.
Yep.
Watch out for those cats, man. If you're doing DFS.
Don't even care about the over-under. I'm on Bengals.
Yeah.
40.5, if you're wondering. Monday Night Football. Rounding out the wild card weekend.
What really matters to me.
Your Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the GOAT. Dallas is favored, -2.5.
Wait a minute. They're not. I thought they were going to Dallas.
It's in Tampa Bay.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
Okay, dude, go.
Unless they put it wrong here. Cowboys are -2.5. Over under 45.5. Playoff Tom. I just don't know. I can't. I have to take the Cowboys here because Tom has been. I can't trust him. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I think he's done personally.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. To me, and now the rumors are flying that he's going to go to Oakland, or Sean Payton's going to come back to New Orleans, and he's going to go to New Orleans. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
None of that matters.
But he's still playoff Tom.
45 years old.
He's still playoff Tom, though.
I get it. But I think this playoff Tom realizes he doesn't have a playoff team.
You know who he's playing, though? Dallas Cowboys. You know who's screws? Dak has thrown a pick six the last 4 games.
So bad, dude.
This is what I mean. So I'm already assuming we're going into that game -7
I will
as
say
the whistle blows.
The only positive I've seen from Tom last week looked like him and Mike Evans were on a pretty good page.
And Godwin. And that's my thing, dude. This man has 2 good games, and he's gone a long way in the playoffs. That's it? That's all you got to do?
Yeah, and maybe he still is up to his old tricks, and this is when he turns it on.
That's what I'm going. If Dallas doesn't go in assuming that man's coming to play, we lost already.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to take this all back.
Thank you.
Also, Tom Brady is an underdog at home.
I'm trying to get my app to work. I don't, because we have a better record. What's the deal?
I'm just telling you, this is what it's telling me.
Yeah, well, I don't like what it's telling you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'll pull it up on my thing here. But
because I got no service.
In
a bunker.
Tom Brady at home as an underdog is kind of scary, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, well, dude, we do have
Cowboys at Buccaneers.
That's so incredible. But dude, we have a squad of receivers, man. If Dak could just and we have a decent tight end.
Stop throwing it to the other team? Yeah, that would probably help.
That would be perfect.
Maybe you wouldn't be playing in Tampa Bay. I'm just saying.
I know, man. I know, dude. I just want to win a playoff game. I just didn't want to have to play Tom.
I can't wait to dissect these matchups.
Yeah, because, dude, and it's on Monday. I have to wait the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
Yeah.
I know. Which also kind of reminds me, we're less than a month away from no football.
Yeah, and then we got March Madness, and then
March Madness will carry us through, and then it's like opening
golf
day
and baseball.
Yeah, but football's just so fun to bet on.
Dude, it is a lot of fun, dude. But you know what's fun? The college basketball is fun to bet on.
Yeah, March Madness, great time.
Like, hey, look, you got to start paying attention now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Certain teams are starting to gel.
We're going to launch the bracket challenge, too, the
Yeah.
week after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go live.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Excellent.
All right, that's it for 108. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Don't drink and drive. We'll catch you next week. Talk about these games.
Yep.
Hopefully Dak doesn't throw a pick. Chances are he is.
And if you're about to pull off a heist,
let us know. Cue us in on it.
Peace.
You got to do a little editing here, Charles?
Yes, sir. Shooby-doo-bop.
Do all the editing and then just leave it for me to get to the point where to put the Kirby Smart thing in. I'll add that in.